Hi everyone. Hey, I'm filming this class for you today. We are in Mount Franklin Reserve, which is near Daylesford, Hepburn Springs area. We camped here last night, so there are a few people around. So if you hear noises and the droning of generators and kids and stuff, that's what it is. Hopefully you can hear me clear enough. Anyway, I'm in my favourite chair, as you all know. So we're going to get this show on the road. I've got a few newbie movements for you today as well, so let's see how we go. Alright, are you ready? As per usual, I want you to sit up nice and tall, sitting towards the front of your chair if you can. Remember, use the backrest though if your back starts to get a little bit tired and achy. Alright, let's just roll the shoulders and loosen up. Get ourselves moving. Good. Alright, let's bring those arms up and all the way back down. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed as you do it. Just lift the arms. Good, we're going to go out to the side now, so watch out for your the arms of your chairs. Good, opening up that chest, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep it going. Good, let's bring the arms forward now. We're going to roll the shoulders forward like you're trying to reach for something, but without using all of your body. And then just roll those shoulders back, and don't forget down. Forward again, and back, and down, and forward again, and back. Good, let's open up the chest now. Take those arms out to the side, and we'll do a little twist. Make sure you can still see the hands and the sides of your eyes and the corners of your eyes. Around again. And around again. Good, come back to the center. We're just going to squeeze those shoulder blades back and release. Just gentle release here. Squeeze those shoulder blades back and release. And again. And release. Let's take the arms down and give the arms a shake. Good, all right. Let's get those feet moving, the circulation through the feet, the ankles. Change direction now. Are you making circles or triangles? Good. All right, let's change feet. Still sitting nice and tall. We're not starting to slouch and sink into ourselves. Pulling up nice and tall, which means you have to use those tummy muscles to hold you. Change direction in the feet. Good. That's it. And pop that foot back down on the floor. Let's just do some little stomps here, just really low. Feet are just coming off the floor. Belly button drawing back. We're making sure we're not sinking still. Lifting up. Good. Getting those legs warm. Let's take them out to the front, just the right leg. Stretching it out. Getting some movement into that knee. Good. Let's change legs now. Good. Still sitting up nice and tall. We haven't started to sink yet. Heels just tapping on the floor the whole time. Or the ground if you're outside with me. Good, let's take it out to the side now. Just open up that hip a little bit. Good. Still sitting up tall. Let's change to the other leg. Move the arms out of the way. Where else do I put them? Good, a few more. Good, and bring it in. All right, legs are moving. Let's keep working through that lower back. Keep working through the hips, waistline. Let's change direction, circling around. Good, make sure you're drawing that belly button back as you move here. Good. And let's sit up nice and tall. We're going to do a few little of those pelvic tilts, C curves, just tucking and lifting up. Really focus on just the pelvis moving here, loosening up the lower back, drawing the tummy back towards the spine. So you're scooping through there. Scoop. Good. We'll do a couple more. And last one. Good. I want you to sit as tall as you can here. Let those arms just hang. Drop your chin to your chest. And then we're just going to arch the back over as we roll down to hang over the legs. Let the arms relax. Shoulders relax. And roll back up again. I want you to draw that belly button towards the spine so you can sit and lift right up out of the hips. Let's do that again. Deep breath out, chin first, then arch the back. So make sure you're doing it one step at a time, okay? So as we unroll, we start to lengthen out from the hips, the waist, and then the upper body. Let's do it once more. Chin comes down first, then we roll, arching the back to hang. Good. And then rolling back up again. Lift out of the hips, switch on that pelvic floor. Good job. All right. I'm going to tuck the feet under us. Oh, by the way, I'm not using any equipment today. As you know, I don't have any with me. If you want to, feel free to use it wherever you want to, but otherwise I'm going to do it without any equipment. Okay, so it's up to you what you do. We're going to tuck the feet underneath of us so that we can hinge forward with our weight coming over the knees and then over the toes. At the same time, we want to press those heels in, scoot back and stand. Good job. Okay, so you've got your chair there for balance if you need it. We're going to start with some risers. So just make sure that the back of your chair is there beside you to use for balance if you need it. All right, feet roughly hip distance apart, just rising up, working through the feet. Rising up. That's it. Now, as you rise, I want you to feel every single toe pressing down into the floor evenly. That includes your little toe, so we're not rolling those feet at all. Working right through the feet. Good. If you don't need the chair, you don't have to use it, but if you're wobbling a little bit, then make sure you do. Good. You can feel those calf muscles working as well now. Let's do 5. Or is it just because I climbed a hill over there yesterday? 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's roll back onto our heels, lifting the toes and turn the feet out slightly. You don't have to have your heels together, but we're going to rise up and lower again. Trying to keep those heels pushing forward the whole time, so they're coming forward. You don't want the feet swinging backwards to parallel again. Good. You might be able to feel that the butt's starting to work a little bit as well. Just a little gentle squeeze. Most of the work's going on down in the feet and the calves still. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to rock back onto the heels and just turn the feet back to parallel again. We're just going to roll through the feet now. So just one heel at a time, lifting. Making sure we're not sinking into the hips. So if the feet are too far apart, you're going to rock from side to side. If you're sinking into your hips, you're also going to rock from side to side. So just a gentle tap of the heel. Good work. That's it. Feet flat on the floor, rock back onto those heels, turn the feet out. And again, we're going to roll through the feet. Again, trying to keep that weight right there in the center the whole time. Still drawing that belly button gently back. We want to lift up nice and tall, so it keeps us light on our feet. Good. And lower down, rock onto your heels, turn the feet back in. Okay, so we're going to take the right leg, this right leg, you're going to take it back and bring it in, and back and bring it in. Good. Now I want you to try and keep yourself standing up nice and tall when you do this. There'll be a little bit of movement, but I don't want you to fall forward, okay? Or sideways. Let's hold it at the back, and we're just going to lift that leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Good. You're going to take your weight, foot back there, into a lunge, and then we're going to bring the knee forward. I'm going to push back, heel pushing towards the floor, and then bring it forward. And again, back, and bring it forward, and back, bring it forward, and once more, push it back, and bring it forward. Good. Let's do this on the other leg. So we're standing up tall, we take the leg back, and bring it in. 1. Getting that movement, trying to keep those hips square, so we don't want to be twisting like this as we do the movement, okay? Good. And we're going to hold this one back, and we're just going to try and lift the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that foot back there. We're going to bend the front leg and push that back heel into the floor, and then bring it forward. Push it back, bring it forward. Push it back, bring it forward. 2 more. Back, bring it forward, Good, so we're transferring weight. Good, give your legs a shake. I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing from side on, because we're going to do it again. Okay, right leg starting, pulling up tall, scooping gently back here, okay? So we don't want to be like this. Take the leg back, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Hold 5, lift up, 2, little kick towards the sky. Good. Then we're going to bend the front leg, come down into a lunge and bring the foot forward and back and forward. As I bring it forward, I'm pulling up out of that supporting leg, not sinking into the hips, feeling light. Once more and in. Good, let's do the other leg. Take it back, 1 and in, 2, 3, 4. We're going to hold 5. We're going to do a little lift using the back muscle there, that hamstring. 2 more. Lost count. How do you lose count at 5? Anyway, lunging here, pull it forward, lunge, pull it forward, lunge, pull it forward. 2 more, pull it forward. Last one, bring it in and give your legs a shake. Good work. All right, let's go out to the side. So again, make sure you're standing nice and tall. Right leg going out and in, out and in. Pull up tall. Don't let yourself sink into this hip. Good, let's hold the next one out. We're going to do little lifts, so keep it really low. Little tap. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're going to come through into the center, little squat. Make sure you are in the center here. And then we're going to bring this leg up and in, down in the center. We're doing it slowly to make sure that you're not off to the side. And up, down. So keep your legs not too far apart, okay? If you go too big in your stance, you're going to find it a lot harder to keep those knees over the toes. And one more. And pull up. Good. I'm going to turn around and we're going to do the other leg. All right, are you ready? So you're taking the leg out to the side for 5, 4, pulling up out of that supporting leg, 3, 2, and holding 1. Little lifts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From there we come down into a center squat. Don't go too deep if you don't need to, or you can't. Bring it in. Center squat, not too wide. Pull up. Make sure you can feel yourself lift up out of that supporting leg as you bring your weight over it. 2 more. Last one, down and pulling up. And give your legs a shake. How'd you go with that one? Shake it out. So we can feel the hips and the butt area working, okay? Make sure your back's not getting sore. If your back is starting to get a little bit tight, make your movements smaller, okay? All right, let's take that right leg out to the side again and in for 5, 4, 3, a little faster now, 2, hold, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, come down into a squat, bring it in closer if you need to. If you want to, make it harder, lift it higher. And 2, make sure you're not leaning your whole body. 3, that weight needs to be over that supporting leg. 4, ready, last one, 5. Let's do the other leg. Turning around for the other leg. Lifting up, pelvic floor, belly button back. Leg goes out and 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding 5. Little taps, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it down in the center for a squat. Pull it up in front of you. Down, up. Lift up out of that supporting leg. 2 more. And last one. Good. Lower it down and give your legs a good shake. Good job. All right. Well, you know we've got forward to go, don't you? So we've got to take that right leg forward now. And forward. And forward. And forward. One more. Let's hold it there. Good. Keep it low. Tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, belly button gently back. We're going to come into our split squat position. So we're going to bend both knees, back heel is going to lift when we come to here. You can feel most of that in that back leg, but we are weighted right through the center here. Then we're going to use that to spring us back. Keep your leg low if you need to. Then forward again and bring it back. Forward again, bring it back. Forward again, and once more. Forward and bring it back. All right, here we go with the other leg. I'm going to do the other leg sideways so that you can make sure you know what you're doing. I'm sure you do. All right, so we're going to take the leg forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, pulling up tall. Hold it there. Then we do little taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We come down into our squat here, and I'm transferring my weight forward slightly so I can lift the back heel. Then I spring back, down and spring back, down and spring back, down, spring back. Make sure that foot's flat on the floor. And once more. Good. And take it down. Shake it out. Okay, those legs are getting some good work. So are the hips, so is the butt. Okay, so you've got to make sure you've got that neutral pelvis the whole time. I'm going to do that one once more. I'm going to do it facing the chair. Are you ready? Right leg first, coming forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we hold. We do little taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come forward into, it's a bit hard with this chair, into a split squat and pull back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, pulling up tall, always pulling up out of those hips. All right, that's going to help you with your balance. If you're sinking down, that's going to throw off your balance. Other leg forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, little taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We come down, bringing the weight forward so the back heel lifts, and push up. 1 and 2. Using both muscles, both leg muscles. 3, you know what I mean. 4, last one. 5, and shake it out again. Good job. All right. It's time to sit down again, so we're going to stand in front of the chair. If you'd like a drink before we go any further, then grab yourself one. Then when you're ready, you're going to stand in front of your chair, making sure you can feel the chair, the front of the chair, on the back of your legs. I'll give you a moment to have a drink, to shake out those legs, to give your butt a wiggle, whatever you need to do. Once you're ready and you're standing back in front of the chair, again, making sure you can feel the chair on the back of your legs. We're going to stand up nice and tall. Now think about our posture, so we're not slouching. Chest is proud, open slightly, okay, lifted slightly. All right, belly button gently drawing back, just activating those deeper core muscles. And then we're going to swing the arms forward as we do a squat, sticking that butt out behind us so that we can sit down safely. Don't forget to stick your bum out behind you. Okay. All right. So from this position, we are going to come up onto our toes. I want you to come up as high as you can. Now, if you're in shoes, you might find it hard to get right onto the tips of your toes. If you're in bare feet or socks, come right up on the tips of your toes, okay? So bring your feet into a position where that feels comfortable. Okay, try not to be relaxed down here. I want you to just try and pull up, right up, okay? It's going to lift the knees slightly above your hip line. So you're going to make sure your belly button is drawing back. You're using those tummy muscles to help you with that. It'll keep that pelvic floor lifted. All right, so from here, we're going to start with the right leg and just do a little lift, okay? And it's just going to do some really small taps here. Do less of them if it starts to aggravate your back. Good, let's do the other leg now. No, I didn't count. Are you surprised? No, you're not. I'll count later. Good, let's take the right leg now and just stretch it forward and back onto the toe. Forward, toe, forward, toe. Don't know what that was, but I killed it. Right, other leg, forward toe. So you're pulling it in, right in each time. Try not to overstretch that leg because I don't want you doing this, okay? Don't overstretch, just lengthen. Good, all right. Let's go right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, knee, knee, straight, straight, right? So it goes up, out, out, yeah? Again, sit up tall, belly button back, up, out, out, up, out, up. Who would have thought you'd have to use your brain so early in the year? Out, up, out. Good job. Give those feet, let them relax for a moment. Don't let them cramp, okay? If they start to cramp, then relax your feet a little bit more, okay? All right, we're going back up. We're going to add to the side, so let's practice it. Out. Easy, yeah? Opening up those hips. Again, I don't want you twisting and following the leg, okay? So keep your butt nice and still on your chair. Feel what's going on. All right, just the right leg now. Left leg. Good. Now let's add that in. Up, out, side, side. Up, out, side, side. Up, out. Keeping up. Belly button drawing back. Keep yourself still. Up, out, side, side. Righto. Now that you've got that, I hope, we're going to add arm movements into it. Yes, we are, Bob. That is what we are doing. Take your arms forward. I want you to work on these triceps, these lovely angel wings that we've got here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the arms up. We're going to drop the hands down behind us, keeping those elbows lifted, and we're going to push. In fact, I'm going to turn my palms face this way, so I'm going to have an imaginary force in front of my hands, okay? And push. And push. Make sure the hands are dropping down behind you, okay? Not the elbows dropping forward. Hang on a second. Let me put my microphone back on. There we go. Pushing. And what you'll feel is that this muscle activates. We want to keep those elbows as close to the front as you can and keep them as high as you can as you do it. All right, we're sitting up nice and tall. We're going to keep that belly button drawing back. That's going to stop us from pushing the chest forward and arching our back. All right, let's take the arms down, give them a shake, because that's going to be part of our leg movement. So what we're going to do is, as we stretch the leg forward, we're going to do that movement. So we're just going to do the leg forward, and I'm going to just do the right leg. Let's see how that goes. All right, so we're going to push out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with the other leg now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take the arms down. You can probably feel that in your shoulders as well. That's okay. All right, unless it's aggravating your shoulders in a bad way, okay, then I want you to just bring the elbows forward slightly. Okay, so even if your elbows, if that's as high as you can get them, there's your movement. All right, if you can get them higher, go for it. Okay, so that's that one. Let's do it again. Up on the toes this time. Are you ready? Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other leg. 5, 4, 3. Yes, the shoulders are working. It's okay. It's good. Right in here. All right. Shake it out. Loosen it up. Okay, so from here, we're going to take the arms into this position and we're going to open into our cactus. I want you to keep the arms so that you can still see your fingers in the corners of your eye. They come forward, they're in front of your shoulders. Again, elbows are lifted so that we can activate this tricep muscle. Open, close, open, close. It's not a relaxed, floppy movement. It's a controlled, strong movement, okay? So even if you can imagine there's some kind of ball or force between your arms, and don't forget to push through from the elbows. So you're not doing this, okay? You're not clapping your hands. Think about clapping towards the elbows, okay? And you'll feel it very different in the arms. Okay, so which one's that going to be? That'll be the leg out to the side. Let's go with it. So right leg out, 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 out. One more. Good. Other leg. Don't forget your elbows. 3, 4, 5. Yes, those shoulders and arms are getting a good workout now. So you don't need weights. And this is still resistance training, so it's still going to be really good on that bone density. All right, shaking it out. Wind's blowing hair into my face. You ready to do that one again? Of course you are. Arms lifted. Don't forget to lift those elbows. Try and get them up in line with the shoulders. Bring them forward, up on the toes. Belly button back. Lots to think about. Ready? Right, 1. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. 3, 4. One more. Other side. 5. Keep breathing. You can do it. 3, 4. One more. 5. Good. Take it down. Shake it out. Good. Give it a really good shake now, because we've got one more to do with our arms. So don't forget we've done this one. All right. So what are we going to do with our arms for this one? I wanted to do that. Is what I wanted to do. Okay. So your arms can be a little bit lower. It's a bit hard for me to do because of the arms of my chair. But if I pull out, if you keep your arms low, that's fine. Okay. The aim is here. If I turn around, you're bringing those elbows towards each other behind you. Okay. So if the arms are low, that's okay. That'll take some of that pressure out of your shoulders if they've started to have enough. Okay. All right. So the arm movement is pulling in and pulling in, pulling in, pulling in. Yeah. So we're still actually activating this area. All right. So the movement for the legs, right leg only. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very hard to do with the armrests. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's meant to be a straight line. I feel like I'm sort of doing an M, a bit of an arch. Anyway, I can't really do it standing, can I? Let's do it once more. Shake it out, and we're going once more. Up on the toes. All right, remember you've got to draw back, so I don't want you doing this. Arms out to the side, shoulders are down. And we pull in and out. 2, 3, those shoulders should be down. 4, 5, and again, 1. It was a good idea when I thought of it. I hadn't tried it with the armrests. 5. Good. All right, shake it out. So really you want the arms out to the side of you. Mine were coming forward just to get around these fellas, but I probably could have done it there, I suppose. Anyway, not to worry. Shake everything out. Pop your feet flat on the floor. Let's do a roll down. Chin to the chest. Scooping that belly button back. Let those arms just hang here. Feel heavy so that you're getting a gentle stretch through that upper back and shoulder region. Draw the belly button back. Slowly roll back up and sit up nice and tall. Good job. All right, we're going into our pelvic tilt. You all know the movement when we do our little pelvic tilt and then sit up tall. Remember, when you sit up tall, I don't want you expanding everything, okay? I don't want you pushing the chest forward. I don't want the tummy pulling out, okay? You've still got to keep everything switched on. That way, what you're going to feel and what you're going to notice is that it's a nice deep curve, and then you're just coming to straight, like you're trying to lengthen that spine towards the sky, okay? As opposed to pushing forward. All right? Okay. Let's go. Little tuck. 1 and 2. Activate that pelvic floor. Feel that tailbone tucking underneath. And hold. And pull up. Good. Let's add the leg into it. So we're not going to twist at this point. We're just going to lift the right leg. 1, 2, 3. Now if it's starting to really aggravate your back or your hips, don't do the leg movement, okay? Just stick to the pelvic tilt. And let's go again on the other leg. 2. Pulling that belly button right back each time. Last one. Good. And sitting tall. All right, this time we're going to add a twist. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands to our ears. All right, if those shoulders have had enough, just let the arms hang. You can do it this way. okay, but otherwise hands to the ears. And we're going to tuck and twist. 1, come on, you've done it before. 3, 4, 5, other leg. 1, make sure you're still getting that scoop in the center there. 3, 4, 5. Bring the arms down for a rest. Good job. All right, shake it out. There's no neck stiffness because we're not using weights, huh? Or are you using weights? Maybe you are. Okay, let's add it all together. So the arms will start down here. We'll do 5 basic tucks, then right leg, hands to the ears, right leg, left leg. Done for a rest, okay? Let's go. Scoop. Keep the tummy switched on. And 3. And 4, ready to lift the right leg. Still tucking. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. One more. And then the left leg for 5, and 4, and 3. Arms are going to go up to the ears next. Last one. Arms to the ears and twist. And twist. And twist. And twist. One more. Other side. And 1. Still scooping. And 3, 4, and 5. Good. Arms down. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to get you to do another roll down. Hanging down and relaxing the lower back as well this time, making sure that that is just relaxed. Then scoop the tummy back and sit up. Tuck your feet under you. Hinge forward again because we're going to stand. Belly button drawing back. Remember, we want to be light in the center here. Push down into the heels but lift up from the pelvic floor to stand. There we go. Okay. So, there is one I want to do with you, but I'm just a little bit concerned that the chairs do this little flippy thing. So what we might do is I might get you to stand nice and close to your chair and make sure that you are over it so that you're pushing down into it. Okay, you can make this harder by having your hands on the front of the chair, but we're going to go here. But you know, later down the track, you're nice and close. You are pushing down into the chair, not lifting the shoulders. The shoulders are down, and we come back and in. Okay, you've got to be pushing down into the chair, because the minute you start to push the chair that way, guess what? That chair's going that way and you're going face first to the floor. Okay, now of course you can do this against a wall as well if you are still a little bit unsure. Use your wall. I don't have a wall, so that's why I've got to modify it this way, but use your wall if you want to. We're standing nice and close, so if you're on the wall, hands would be here, just like when we go into our push-up position or our plank position against the wall. We're going to come back onto our toes and then bring it back in. At the moment I'm just doing a small step, which is only about a foot, not even. Okay, up onto the toes and back down. I'm not bending forward and letting everything collapse. I'm keeping my body straight the whole time. Pelvic floor, step and in, and step back and in. If you want to try it a little harder and you feel confident, whether you're against a wall or using the chair, you're going to step back further and in. So we're going to go right leg first. Right, left, keeping the body flat the whole time. Right, left. I'm not wearing it through my shoulders. Good, let's go with the left leg first. Left, right, left, right. Left, right. Bigger step if you want to go harder, but make sure you keep the chair under you. Again. I can hear myself now. One more. Good job. Okay, let's go back. Right leg, left leg, and hold. Belly button is back. We're on our toes. If you're feeling comfortable in this position, I'm going to get you to bend the elbows just enough so that you can start to feel that upper body working through the upper back, through the shoulders and arms. but at the same time, belly button drawing back because we don't want to feel it in the back at all. If you do feel it in your lower back, we're just going to lift that bum just a tiny bit. Bring it back in. Okay, again, you can do it against a wall. Be coming in to like your push-up, okay, and just holding. Done it before. Okay, let's go left leg, right leg, belly button is back, we're on our toes. We do a small bend and we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We release. We bring the left leg in, right leg. Okay, right leg leads this time. Right, left, small bend and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release nice and slow. Right leg in, left leg. Standing tall, bum's not back. Let's go left leg leading. 1, 2. On the toes, belly button back, small bend and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release slowly. Bring it in, and shake it out. Do you need to give the arms a shake? Do that if you need to. You shouldn't be feeling it all in the arms though, and obviously the further back you go, maybe not obviously, the further back you step, the harder it's going to be, the harder it'll be on your upper body as well as your back, okay? Alright, so we're going to come back, alright, and we're going to release the knee on the right leg. Let me do the other right. There you go, so you can see it clearly. So my foot's still on the floor, I've just released. What's going to happen here is that the weight, the balance is going to change. Your hips are going to want to twist, all right? They want to sink towards that released leg, okay? But you're not going to let it. I want you to keep everything balanced, all right? So we're up here. We're going to release that right knee, and then we're going to straighten it again. Then we're going to release the left knee, and we're going to straighten it again. And then we're going to bring it in. Okay, again, you can do it against a wall, that's no problem. Further back you step, the harder it's going to be. There should be nothing going on in your lower back at all. All right, standing tall, belly button back. Right, left, we're on the toes. Release the right knee, straighten it. Release the left knee and straighten it. Bring it in and in. Easy. Let's do it leading with the left. Left back, right leg back on the toes, connected, no pressure in the back. Release the left knee, straighten it. Release the right knee. Can you feel how that changes through not just your upper body, but your central area as well? So you do have to keep those core muscles, that pelvic floor, those tummy muscles, you've got to keep them working. And your back, of course. All right, let's add our little push-up movement into it. So we go right, left, you're connected, there's no pressure in your back, we'd put a small bend in it, and as we hold that bend, we're going to release the right knee, straighten it, release the left knee, straighten it, and step back in. Get it? Let's try it. Leading with the left leg. Back and back, we're on our toes, we're connected, we put a small bend into the elbows, we release the left knee, straighten, release the right knee and straighten, and walk back in. Good. I need to loosen up my hands a little bit, sitting right on these posts of the chair. All right, shake whatever you need to shake, because we're going to do it again, and we're going to do it twice on each side. All right, standing up tall, shoulders are down, chest is open, because we don't want to be caving in through the upper body, okay? Right, left, small bend, right knee, left knee, bring it in, left leg leading, left, right, small bend, left knee, right knee, bring it in. We probably straighten up from that bend as well, I forgot that bit. All right, right, left, and bend the elbows, right knee, left knee, straighten the elbows, bring it in, left, right, thank you, bend, release the knee, straighten the arms, and bring it in. Good work. All right, give it a shake out. I know you can feel the upper body working too. Backs shouldn't be feeling anything, remember. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the rest standing, but if you want to have a seat, go for it. I'm just going to work through those arms. a bit more, okay? So, and also through the waistline. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the feet, so standing for this one, but you can do it sitting, all right? Feet out nice and wide, turn them out slightly, put a small bend in your knees. I want you to keep your back upright. So if you go too deep, you might find you start to hinge. Keep your back upright, keep your neutral pelvis, bring your hands to your ears. All right, we're squeezing that waist over one, center it. Feel the spine straighten again in the center. Feel the waistline squeeze. There's no transfer of weight here at all. It is all through the waistline. And again, over and over. Let's do 4 more, 2 on each side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Straighten the legs. Bring the arms down. Good work. All right. Let's bring the feet in. Face them forward. All right, take your arms with your thumbs pointed to the ceiling. We're going all the way up. Fly, sorry. And again, up, opening up that chest. Then down. And again, up. And down. We're going to do that once more. Up. Standing tall. And down. Good. Take the feet out wide again. This time keep the toes pointed forward. We're going to turn the right foot out only, and you're going to make a small lunge. Again, the deeper you go, the more pressure you might feel through your knees, especially if you've not gone wide enough. So you want that knee over the toe, not past it. Just let the cars go past. So don't believe in driving slowly. So it's dusty. Kids. Take your hands to your ears and come into your lunge. Keep your back upright, belly button back. All right, we're going to hinge. So you can see I haven't transferred my weight anymore. Take your right arm to the ceiling. Take your left arm to the floor. Good. We're going to turn and look at that top arm. Feel like you're doing yoga now. Good. Bring the hands back in. Turn the face to face forward. Straighten up and straighten that leg. Good. Turn that foot in. Turn the other one out. All right, so we make a little lunge, keeping the back upright. Squeezing the waistline, keeping the back upright. You're between 2 panes of glass here. One arm straight out. Other arm straight out. Turn and look at the top hand. Turn slowly so that you don't move any other parts of your body. Face the front, bring the hands in. So those elbows are back, so it's good for your posture as well. And straighten up. And arms down. Good. Give your arms a shake. We're going to turn both feet out now. Good. Bring the hands into the ears. Small bend. And we're going to do that once more. Are you ready? Squeeze for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Good. Straighten it up. Turn the left foot forward. Make your little lunge. Squeeze again. So we're not doing this, yeah? Squeeze again. Hold it there. One arm out, then the other. Turn and face the sky. Bring it all back in. Straighten up. Release that knee. Turn it in. Other one out. Okay, hips are facing forward. Small lunge between 2 panes of glass. Squeeze the waistline. Hold. One arm, the other arm. Turn and face. And bring it in. Straighten up. And both legs straight. Okay, bring the feet back in. Bring the arms down. Bring the arms up. Good. And down. And again, up. And down. Belly button back the whole time. Don't push the chest forward. Don't arch your back. Just lift those arms as high as you can. 2 more. One more. You're going to hold it there. And bring the arms out to the side. You're going to squeeze the shoulder blades. You're going to release. And you're going to squeeze again. And you're going to release. You're going to turn the palms face down this time. One arm up, one down, push back. And bring it through. push back, bring it through, push back, bring it through. Last one. Good. And arms down. Can you hear that? That's my little alarm telling me it's time to start stretching, which is handy. Which is handy because that's where we're up to. Alright, so take your right foot back, make your lunge, back leg straight, front leg bent. Open up those hips, try and get your back upright so you can feel that stretching through the front of the hip. Good, release, changing legs, lunge in the other direction now, push that heel down into the floor, get that stretch starting right down there in the Achilles ankle area, then lift, opening up the hip. Good, and release. Keep the legs out wide, bring the arms up into your pistol grip, shoulders are down, hip to the right. Lean away from it. Feel that stretch coming in through the side of the hip there. Bring it in. Hip the other way. And bring it in. Good, let's do that once more. Hip to the right, lean away. Pull it all in. Other side. Good, and bring it all in. And arms back down again. Bring the legs all the way in. Give it a shake. Good job. Alright, lift those shoulders up towards your ears. And then lower them back down. And again, shoulders up to the ears. And lower back down. Now we're going to do a roll down. If you want to do this seated, because we'll be hanging upside down if you feel more balanced, sit down in your chair, do your roll down. Otherwise, we're going to do it from here. You're going to drop that chin. You're going to arch the back, starting at the upper back, then the center, scooping the tummy, letting the arms hang, because again, the arms are just drawing you down towards the floor, so is that head. You can probably feel a little bit stiff through that lower back. That's okay. Focus on the tummy instead. Use the tummy muscles to support that back as you slowly start to come back up again. When you get to the top, make sure you are feeling balanced, particularly if you are standing. Good. Roll the shoulders back. And again. And once more, let those shoulders just drop into position. Drop the chin to the chest. Chin to the ceiling. Fly on my face. Chin to the chest. Chin to the ceiling. And forward, look over your right shoulder and hold. You're going to do 3 gentle head nods. 1, 2, 3. Turn all the way around the other way. And 3, 2, 1. Back to the front again. Let the ear just drop towards the shoulder. Don't force anything. Back to the center. Take a breath in. Breathe out, take those hands to the ears. Breathe in, lift your shoulders nice and high. Breathe out, relax them down. Feel them drop all the way down, then gently open up the chest and release. Let's do that once more. Breathing in and out. Shoulders up and down. Elbows back. Good. And release. Alright, you're done. Well done. Good work. I hope you enjoyed your workout. Let me know how you got on with the new exercises when you get around to this one. Remember, you've got all week to do this class, so if you want to do it again, you can do. If you got distracted or disturbed during the class, you can always switch it back on another time. Okay, and I will endeavour to get another one out for you next week. So, anyway, other than that, take care of yourselves. And where are we heading to now? Bendigo, but I probably won't film one there. So give me a couple of days. Maybe Dimboola, I'll film one out there. Anyway, take it easy everyone, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Let me know how you got on.